What is up, guys? Drew Martin here talking college basketball Thursday night, March 18th slate. We got two games on the docket, both short favorites here later in the night, but I think they're short favorites for a reason. And here we go, guys. First one up, 9 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Both of these two games, watch and win opportunities. The second game is going to be an NCAA tournament game, but this first one, an NIT tournament game. And don't be kind of scared to get involved here with the NIT. Actually, sometimes, a lot of times, I think it could actually be a better opportunity to make some money as a sports bettor. And the matchup here is SMU versus Boise State. We got the Boise State Broncos minus 1 point favorites, 145.5 being the total. Boise State was a team cruising along this season. I mean, just a couple weeks ago, they were 18-4, staring down the scope of, possibly being the Mountain West champion, punching their ticket, but also getting an at-large bid as well, very much in the running for that. And then they lost 2 straight games to San Diego State, likely the best team in the Mountain West. They lost an ugly one to Fresno State and then to Nevada in their first game in the Mountain West Championship. And sure enough, they find themselves out of the tournament. So 4 straight losses, not necessarily a profile I'm usually looking to bet on this time of year, but all 4 of those games, competitive games, and 3 of those matchups against really good teams too. It's a team shooting 75% from the free throw line, a really good rebounding team. Their best players still very much part of the equation here. Rajai Davis, Alston as well. And SMU, this is the real part of the handicap, guys, of why I like Boise State. Not only because Boise State is a talented team, but because SMU, what they went through this season, just an ugly overall season, just 11-5, 16 games on the year. A team that on February 8th had their season halted. The rest of their regular season, they didn't play again until the AAC tournament game, a game that they lost to Cincinnati, not a very good team. Boise State a lot better than that Cincinnati team. So they've actually only had 1 game in the last 38, 39 days, a game that they lost, did not look good in. So SMU is still a fade candidate, and I am fading them here Thursday night. I think we get the better rebounding team, the more talented team, the better free throw shooting team, and almost a pick 'em price here. So -1 with the Boise State Broncos at the 9 p.m. start here in the NIT is the first game we're betting, guys. And also on the late night slate, the last game on the card here, 10 p.m. Eastern tip in the first 4. We got UCLA and Michigan State. I like the Spartans -2. You could also find them out there 1.5, but widely available at -2, 135 being the total. Head coach Tom Izzo. Both of these two teams, guys, this is the first 4 game in the NCAA tournament, have a chance to win the national championship here in the tournament of 68. Head coach Tom Izzo, actually the last head coach in the Big Ten to actually win the national championship near 20-ish years ago. Martine Cleaves cutting down the nets there for Michigan State. Crazy that it's been that long in the Big Ten since they've had a national champion, likely the best conference this year. Overall, just strength of schedule, guys. We got a top 10 strength of schedule in Michigan State, whereas UCLA outside of the top 50. So this is a wide gap here between Power 5 teams and who they've played in the regular season. I think that's really going to bode well for Michigan State here. Both teams actually, interestingly enough, under 500 against the spread. And UCLA, speaking about teams playing good basketball right now, losing 4 straight down the stretch, like we talked about in the last one, but not a unique situation on the Michigan State side. So that's why I like the Spartans. I think they're the stronger team, better coach team as well from the better conference. Overall, to me, this line is just too short at -2 for Michigan State. So in recap, guys, got Boise State -1, Michigan State -2 to start us off here in March Madness. Best of luck if you're tailing out there, guys. I'm on Twitter at Drew Martin Bets. We got Odds Checker. Huge shout out to him for making a lot of good March Madness betting content. So check him out, Odds Checker US. Guys, best of luck if you're tailing out there. Have a fun